Lesson 7, Recreating Famous Artwork.
Hey artists, we're going to be having a lot of fun this week. We're going to be recreating famous works of art using objects we find around our house and ourselves. Let's get started.
Lesson Overview. This is what's due on Monday, May 18. Photos of your art project on slide 4, a written statement about your project on slide 4 as well, and participation responses on slide 5. The performance-based objective is students will be able to find household objects that imitate colors, patterns, shapes, and textures in a work of art in order to recreate a masterpiece. Here are some awesome recreations of famous works of art. If you look online, this has become a real trend on social media. It's something that you can do without art materials that's really fun and creative. So here are 3 examples. This one on the left is from the Renaissance. This woman recreated this painting using just a blue towel and her dog. If you didn't have a dog, what else could you use to show the baby Jesus? Maybe you could use a baby doll, a sibling. Anything really will work. Here, of course, we have Frida Kahlo and a recreation of her. This little girl has like Beanie Babies on her shoulders, and it looks like she got some makeup from a parent. And I think this might be like a scrunchie in her hair. I'm going to show you a number of recreations to spark your imagination and get you excited. Now I'm going to show you a bunch more recreations to get you inspired, to show you the range of what you can do, and just to admire all this hard work people have been doing. While you're looking at them, think about the following. What objects are used to imitate the shapes, colors, patterns, lines, and textures in works of art? How are these recreations photographed? Are they photographed up close? Are they from far away? Can you see the room around the recreation? And last, do you think that the recreations can stand on their own as works of art? Another question to consider is what objects do you recognize and what objects are surprising to see in these recreations? This is another New York City art teacher, by the way. All right, I bet you noticed that I zoomed out. I wanted to make sure you could see my entire screen so that you know exactly how to complete this part of the assignment. So here are the steps for this project. First, choose a work of art that you really like. So you're going to see on slide 3, it's going to look like this. Slide 3 has 4 sources. These are hyperlinks that lead to websites where you can look at famous paintings. So you're going to choose a painting from one of those 4 links to recreate. You might decide you really like this American Gothic, for example. What you can do to select it is right-click on the image, press Copy Image, go back to your Google Slides doc, go to slide 4. This is where you're going to insert all of your work for this art project. This is where you're going to want to insert the original artwork on the left, your version of the painting here, and then you're going to do your written statement below. So remember, you copied that painting. Now you're going to right-click on the page and press Paste. There you go. And now you can resize it a little if it's too big. Just drag it by a corner, not a side, because you don't want to stretch out the picture in strange ways. I'm going to do that again so you can see me do it. I'm going to go to one of the sources, choose a painting, press copy image, go to your template, right click and press paste, and then resize and center. Alright, so you've chosen the work of art that you really like. Next, find objects around your house that imitate the composition, colors, patterns, and forms in your chosen artwork. Here's how I recreated my painting. Once you have completed your recreation, take a picture and insert it into the template on slide 4. If you need help inserting a picture into the Google Slides doc, watch these videos. Here's how to insert a picture from a smartphone, and here's how to insert a picture from a computer camera. So you have a couple options. Here's the teacher example. So you'll see the original artwork on the left, a picture of my recreation on the right, and then I wrote 3 or more sentences about how I put my recreation together. So mine says, here is my recreation of Fate of the Animals by Franz Marc. I chose to recreate this artwork because I liked the bright colors in the background, dark blue, bright red, and emerald green. Also, my dog likes to howl just like the blue dog in the center of the painting. The toughest part of this challenge was finding a green object that looks like the green dog on the left of the painting. That's over here. I ended up drawing a dog head on paper. If I could redo this, I would take the picture from a better angle, but overall, I think that my artwork looks pretty cool. Last but not least, make sure you finish these participation questions on slide 5. How did Miss Bauman start to create her artwork? By recreating the biggest shapes first or adding in small details first? Remember to answer this in full sentences. And last, which of the examples of recreated artwork is your favorite and why? Don't forget the second part of that question. Last, most of you know this by now, but even though this Google Slides doc saves automatically, you have to press Turn In to complete this assignment.